Hi, and welcome to Investigative Card Making, where we discover or help to discover the creativity in you. My name is Tara Bullman, and I'm here to present to you a card kit that we have in Stampin' Up. Oh, and by the way, I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator. Oopsie. Okay, so I wanted to bring this kit. The reason I wanted to bring this kit to you is because, one, it says a little smile card kit. I just love spreading smiles, don't you? When you go to the store, you spread a smile. You smile at people that don't want to smile. I do that all the time. I try to find somebody that's kind of grumpy looking. And I smile at them. Well, the other way to make them smile is hand them a little card. Then you'll see them really smile. Anyways, this is a really cool card. I have, ever since I saw Dawn Griffith do a video on these little cards that she made for like tip cards, appreciation cards. That's what I'm calling them. And then Stampin' Up came with, actually this was a paper pumpkin kit, and now it's in our kit collection. So this is one of our kit collections, and I'll give you the description and all that, the numbers and all that in the description box below this video. Anyway, I am so excited about this card kit. Oh dear. And I just had to share it with you. Okay, so the card kit comes with, well, let me just show you. You see this, it comes with everything that's on here, okay? But let me show you everything that came with it. This is everything in the kit. There's envelopes, there's 8 envelopes. Let me show you the different ones. Oh, these aren't envelopes. Color me purple. These are the actual kit, the cards. I'm sorry. These are the actual cards. There's one set. And there's, I already used this one of these. And then there's this. There's 2, I believe, of every one. Oh, I must have used this one. Oh, here's the other one of that one. Ha ha ha. Okay, so it comes with 2 of every one, and there's 6 different designs. So 2 plus 4 is 6. Okay, well, 8. You know what? Another reason to do a card kit. If you're terrible in math like me, then just, get a kit. I'm terrible in math. I'm terrible in measurements, but I learned when I first came to Stampin' Up. Actually, when I first came to Stampin' Up, the person that I signed up under, Connie Stewart, she told me, you need to get a paper pumpkin kit. And I'm like, okay, sure. Because I didn't know where to start. She said, start with a paper pumpkin kit. So I did. So in 2005, I think, or 2015, May of 2015, I started with paper pumpkin. That was my starting point. And boy, I love them. Paper pumpkin comes every month in a box similar to this. This was, whoopsie, upside down. This is a paper pumpkin kit, and usually it comes in an orange box, and but now it's coming in different colors, and this was this month's, May's. And June's hasn't arrived yet, but I saw that it got delivered, or it's delivering. Sorry, it hasn't been delivered. Wow, lots of word mistakes here. So anyways, it comes also with everything you need. I've already cut everything out and blah, 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 and I haven't even started on it yet. I'm always late on my paper pumpkins. But anyways, because I try to find other ways to stretch, and I learned that from another demonstrator. Her name is Rachel Tessman. I learned that from her. And actually, Connie Stewart's really good too. So this kit that I'm telling you about, whoopsie daisy, as I spill everything on the floor, I'll clean it up, comes in a box similar to this. Oh dear, I'm too far away. Let me see if I can up it a bit. Okay, I'll hold it there for 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. But it comes in a kit box similar to this. And see the polka dots, all that. Isn't that adorable? Comes in a kit like this. And it has everything you need to make that kit. This particular kit came with a block. Yay, I didn't have to go pull out any of mine. And it came with a stamp set. And let me find something you could see all this on. Okay, here's an envelope with lots of different sentiments. It even has these guys, the corals and sand dollar and star something. Oh dear. I know nothing about the sea. I know nothing about gardening. Okay, that has nothing to do with gardening. And the sentiments in this one is, my day is better because of you. Isn't that sweet? Just a little smile. Oh, I love that. Thank you. It means so much. Oh, that's so sweet. And I don't know what that is. That's a blob. You are amazing. And they are. You made my day special. And tomorrow is my birthday. Oh boy. June 14th. See, you know what? The reason they fly the flags is not because it's Flag Day. It's because it's Terra Day. Okay, anyway. Not to toot my own horn, right? Okay, so how about if we get going and I show you how to make a card? Oh, before we go to that, this is one of the cards that I made. Sorry for the wiggling. I actually made the video and then I had to delete it because I messed up something. Anyway, so here's this, and it's really awesome. It's really easy and awesome to do. Now the adhesive they're using this time, if I can pick it up, as you can see, they are glue dots. Well, me and glue dots don't get along too well, so I brought in some glue, and everybody calls it green glue. I have no idea why, but I brought in some glue. Actually, I didn't, so let me reach over here and grab one. I could actually redo this video, but I'm not going to because you need to see my mistakes, don't you? I mean, everybody makes mistakes. Even the $1 million Stampin' Up! Demonstrators, they make mistakes. And what do? They just keep trucking. So I'm going to keep trucking. This is the green glue that we have. It's the Tombow Mono Liquid Multi-Glue. Okay, liquid glue. It's liquid glue. Okay. So I haven't used this one yet, so let's pound it away. And let's do a different design. Now see, you don't have to figure this out, okay? You can look at the pictures and make them the way they are, or you could be brilliant, unlike me, and you open it up, and it has all the instructions on how to put this kit together. Plus, looky there, it even gives you a ruler. Ain't that awesome? This is so awesome. I love it. Anyway, Paper Pumpkin. Back to Paper Pumpkin. Paper Pumpkin is a subscription one, and I'll give you all that information in the description box below. Also, this is part of the kit collections. Now, if you missed this in Paper Pumpkin, guess what? You don't have to miss it because it's in our kit collections. So, where's that card? Oh, so we're gonna not do that one. We're going to do, let me see. I like this one right here. It looks very, very simple. They're all simple, but I want to do this one. Okay, so let's do that one. And oh, I like that. Don't you like that? I like that. Let me see if I have that other one. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, so let's set the other ones aside. Now these come cut and pre-scored, obviously. You didn't see me score anything. You are going to see me use a bone folder. Do you know what? I had no idea what this was when I first started. Sorry, the emblem is coming off. But this is awesome. You just, it makes your folds on your cards much nicer. See, now that it stands up really cute and cuddly. But this one's going to be like this. So what do we need for that? Well, as I showed you, I cut out all the pieces. And in this one, whoopsie, you see we're going to need the palm tree, a sentiment, and the little doodad. But It uses, no it doesn't. Okay, it uses the plain one that I can see, and it uses a sand dollar. So sand dollar, this, and I'm gonna have to tie a bow. I'm really good at bows. I love bows. I love tying bows. But I'm persnickety. That's a new word for me. Persnickety. Oh my goodness. Also, did I show you the envelopes? I didn't show you the envelopes. These are the envelopes, okay? What's really hard for me to do is no, it's not. Well, yeah, it is, because I would use this for like a layer. Cut it up and use this as a layer. That would be so cool, wouldn't it? Okay, but I'm not going to do that for these cards because I can get more kits. So anyway, here we go. We are going to start with prepping our card. We need a, okay, I'm going to get rid of all these other ones. Oh, and also, you know, with this board that it comes with it. So what's really cool is that you don't have to have well, you can have a piece of paper if you want to. I usually take our small Stamparatus papers and put it on here because you're going to need to stamp off if you want to, or whatever your little heart's desire is. Sorry it's taking me so long to remove these. There we go. How about scooting them? What a novel idea. Okay, so this, let me just do it again so it'll stay closed because I opened it. So this, we would normally put glue dots. You know what would be so cool is to use dimensionals on it. But I don't want to prop it up because I don't want to. But I am going to use oops, this is also not open. Oh dear. Sorry about that. Okay, this is not open. So I am going to take my palm tree and I'm going to lay it down, however you guys want to talk on it. I'm not going to put a whole dabadooya. And maybe just a little bit on the, oops, sorry, I was out of screen. Okay, you know how to glue, don't you? Of course you do. My stars, you don't need me to teach you how to do that. And I'm going to just center it on there. And I know, it looks like a floating tree, doesn't it? It's not going to be floating for very long. Then we're going to take the label and we're going to stamp on it. And you know what? I want to do that You're Amazing one. Oh, and guess what? It used that too. Oh, it also comes with a little, let me show you one that I have in the past. As soon as I find them. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I have such a lot here. They come, oops, it comes with this is one of my ink spots. It comes with one of these, but this kit came with Coastal Cabana. So I'm going to go ahead and use the big one because I like to give away the other ones. Or I use them with my Stamparatus, if I have more than one. Anyway, here we go. We're going to use that, and we're going to use the block given to us in the stamp set that says You're Amazing. I think that's what I did on the other one too. Yep, I sure did. So I'm going to lay it here, and then I'm going to pick it up with my block. These are photopolymers. So now you could put it up here and then not have to try to balance the act, but I'm not going to do that. I've practiced on the balancing act. I've been doing it since 2015. Wow. We just celebrated my 6th year in Stampin' Up, and I'm really excited about that. Let me see if I can, okay, whoopsie. The other thing you can use this for is, look, you can stamp on this, and it came out really nice. So I know that when I do the tap, 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 not smushy, 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 Connie says, kiss the bunny. Okay. I don't say that. I say tap, 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 tapioca, but I love the kiss the bunny thing. That's adorable. Okay. Let's hope and pray that this is straight. Thank you, Lord, for making me straight. Oh, pretty good. Yay. Aren't we happy? I am. A lot of people make excuses that it's being on camera. No. Well, it is sometimes because you're looking into the camera or your phone or whatever you're recording with. But I'm not. I have the camera up top here, and I am looking through it, but not like a lot. So I'm going to bring this down here so the tree doesn't look like it's floating. And you know what? I am going to use dimensionals. Now, you don't have to, but I'm going to. You can use the glue dots that are in here, and that's great. But I'm going to grab me some dimensionals. You should see how many of these I have. Because sometimes in the kit, it comes with, in different kits, it'll come with dimensionals. And then you just gather them up. Because sometimes you don't even have to buy dimensionals. Although it's a good idea sometimes to buy some. You know, you have some extras. And I'm trying to find mine. And I don't see them. So guess what? We're not using dimensionals. But we are going to use the glue dots. Okay? Just so that I can show you that the glue dots work. So I usually take my take your pick tool and stick it on here, but I didn't bring it with me. It's out in the living room where I was crafting. I use every room in my apartment to craft. How many rooms do you have these little dots floating around everywhere? Oh my goodness. That and dimensional backings always. Everywhere, and then I have to vacuum almost every day, right? So what I really like about these small cards, now you can do it with big cards, that would be fun, but they're harder to carry about in your satchel. So I don't, oopsie, guess what we forgot to put? Well, we're going to do that differently. Oopsie, let me put it over here. Oh, by the way, I say oops a lot, but I'm not a doctor, okay? I'm not a doctor, so I can say oops. You don't want to hear a doctor say oopsie. Or a surgeon. That would be really bad. That would not turn out well. The idea of a doctor or a, yeah, that's just not good. Not at all. I just, I would have difficulty. Now see, here's some, I found some, paper pumpkin. I think this is either paper pumpkin or another kit that I haven't even opened, apparently. Oh, I know what this is for. It's one of our other paper pumpkin kits. So I am going to use, I'm just going to take a little thingy. And I'm going to not use that. I'm going to cut it. So, oh dear. Did you see all that fall over? Oh dear. Glory. See? You don't have to worry about mistakes. It happens to all of us. Okay? Now normally I would cut this while it was the adhesive portion was still on the thing, but I didn't think to cut it beforehand. So what I'm going to do is cut it now. And I'm going to go ahead and put it, hopefully it won't show. Guess what? My idea is not going to turn out too well, is it? You see me thumbing about. I'm not doing that. Okay. See? It's just do whatever. I am going to use glue, though. I'm going to use the green glue. Open it up. I've already opened it up. And I'm going to do it. I'm just going to put a little dabble-do-ya up at the top. Yeah, and maybe on the sides. I'm trying to see where I'm putting it. Putting the sand dollar. Isn't that pretty? Oopsie. Oh, I really want to tuck that in. Not gonna happen. Okay. Oh, Lordy. Okay, so, oopsie. Let's not cover up the amazing. Okay, you can see mine already is different, right? Okay, let's look at the two. They put theirs on the bottom and then they tied a little bow, which I'm going to still do with my, well, these are brand new scissors, so I'm hoping that they'll still be okay. But those are actually my paper scissors. So I've got two of them And I'm just going to use the one today because I am going to cut ribbon, and hopefully it will be fine when I cut the ribbon. I mean ribbon, the twine. Whoops-a-daisy. Oh, look at that. Isn't that so cute? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm leaving that. See, I make really good bows. I really do. I make really good bows. I love to tie bows. Oh, there went my fingers. See how easy that was? And that's because I haven't used those scissors for a bit. And now I am going to use another glue dot. Now, there is a technique people say about these glue dots. Now, they use the regular ones, but, well, the idea is not going to work because it won't come off my finger. But they say to take the glue dot and roll it a bit. Oh, there it goes. Looky, looky, looky. Let me see if I can get that up close to you. See the glue dot, right? Well, I'm just going to fold it in half. I'm going to stick it on the side I like best. And I am going to stick it in the middle of this sand dollar. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Okay, I'm not. I'm going to attempt to stick it on the, what you call it? It didn't want to release from my fingers. Oh, my goodness. On my finger. So, we're not going to do that because it wasn't sticking to the glitter of this thing. And I'm sure it would if I wanted to mess with it for a little bit, but I don't. So, I won't. So, that's that card. And here's the other one. Isn't that awesome? That is just amazing. I love that. How about if we make one more, okay? And we'll make the other style. Let's see, what's this style? We'll make one more. We'll make this one, and we'll turn it into a thank you card. That just as it is here, okay? So, getting the pieces. It needs a circle, okay? One of the circles. Okay, and we need the card base. Whoopsie. Excuse me. One card base. Now, you don't really need a bone folder. You could use anything that will make your thing crease really well. You know, fold down, make your fold really nice and crispy. So what we are going to do is just that. I'll just show you. See, I use my thumb sometimes because sometimes I forget my bone folder. So God gave you fingers and thumbs, and that's what they're for, actually. Did you know that? I'm just kidding. I have no idea. And I am going to use, I don't know if you noticed, but these are actually different. One's plain and one is not. This one has some sort of brown in it, you know, like sand. I'm going to get one that's more sandy looking, like this one. See, right here and up here. It's kind of brushed. So we're going to use that, and we're going to, oh, they use the whole thing. So we're going to use the whole thing, goes like that. Oh, and then we need a leaf, of course. We need a leaf. How many leaves? Just one. Just one leaf going like this, and your sentiment is going to go right here, kind of, sort of. Yep. And then your sand. Oh, I'm using the star. Okay, star, because we use the sand. We use the sand already. So let's do this kind of like they did it. Okay. Hang on. I'm showing you the layout. Okay. And there's the layout. That's kind of the layout, okay? And then, of course, we need to tie a bow again. So let's tie a bow. Yippity-doo-dah. Ah. I love that movie. I don't even remember seeing it, but I think it's called Jungle Book. I might be wrong, but it's possible. Okay, now let's cut a little bit. I don't want to cut so much this time. I'm going to give it a little extra. Oh boy, those scissors are working really good for ribbon or tie. This stuff. Twine. Okay, so, and that's it. That's kind of the layout, okay? my ribbon is doing, or my twine is doing the splits. Yikes. So let's go ahead and stamp this with the thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, usually I clean off my stamps, and my stamp cleaner thingy is probably in the other room. But I did stamp it off a lot, so I hopefully won't have, I don't have very much ink on me. So we want the thank you. Thank you, it means so much. Yes, it means so much to me. Whoopsie. Now, the novel idea would have been taking the stamps off and whatever. So, okay, I learned a technique about these, putting these on your block. And that is, you'd think, a technique? Really? Oh, let me get you in the view. That would be good. So, okay, my block stamp is there. And then instead of putting it like this, pardon my lights, I'll put it like that so you can't see the light. Instead of going like right on it square, if you tip it this way, and I found that this is a really good tip from Sandy, from Rancho. Wow, really? From Rachel Tessman. She says to angle it. Then you're not relying on the edges of your block to make it straight. So I'm left-handed, so everything is crooked when I, at an angle when I go to stamp. So we're going to bring in the Costa Cabana, and we're going to, it's not that difficult. I'm just making it look like it's difficult. Connie Stewart has a really great idea of how to open those, but I can't because my right hand is not working really well. It hasn't been working for about 6 months. I got, their excuse is I got COVID, and it messed up my hand, but that's not true. I took a nerve study test, very horrible test to take. Oh, let's stamp this to check it. Ooh, that turned out pretty good. So I did this nerve conduction test, and it says that the ulnar nerve, which goes from your neck all the way down to your, all the way down to your hand, and my pinky and ring finger do not work. They're very numb. Like I can do like what I'm doing right now, but I'm using these two fingers. I'm not using my ring finger or my pinky. Well, you never use your pinky. And let me tell you, yes, you do. So anyways, this thing has affected the strength in my hand. It's affected everything in my hand. So it's been very difficult to do anything. It hurts after a while of doing anything. So this time we are going to put those dimensionals that I tried to waste on here. I'm going to put, oopsie, 2 of them on here. Just because I want to lift it up, okay? You do not have to do that. You can make the cards as they are. Excuse me, tickle. Excuse me. Oh, my stars. In my, you do not have to use the dimensionals. You can make the cards as they are, and that's it. And then put them in your little container, which I'm going to show you in 2 Shakes of a Lambsdale. I think I showed you already. Now, I am going to use blobs of glue, but not a lot, because I want to hide the, I want to put the, what do you call it? I want to put the label and all the other stuff. I want to hide this because it's going to show through. Glue dots would show through too. This dries clear. So we're, oh dear. Oh dear. I went up too high. That's okay. We'll hide it too. So you can't really see them anyways. With glue, you really don't see them because the glue actually dries clear. And so I don't think there's an issue with the glue. Oopsie. Also, when you're using the glue, you have a split second to go ahead and angle and oh, I know which one's the right way here. to move your project. That's why I like glue. It's a bit messy sometimes if you put too much, but you don't have to do every leaf. And we're turning it the wrong way. Okay. Where's that? See, you can see a little darkness there. That's the glue. So I'm going to cover it up. Ain't that smart? That's so smart. I have my, we call them Marty pants. We have the smart pants on today. Thank you. And I'm going to make it so that, let's see if it'll work. No, it won't. So I'm going to dibble dab it, a little dabble do you. Sorry, I keep going out of camera view. Just yell at me. Get back in camera view, Tara. It would be helpful to us so we can see what you're doing. Okay, that's enough. Don't be mean. It's all good. Okay, now I'm going to turn this over. I'm going to make it look like it's got hands in it. It's praising the Lord. The starfish is praising the Lord. Okay, now we're going to put this on. Take these backings off. Now normally, okay, I shared a tip a long time ago that I got from somebody else that is about these. A lot of times you don't know when the backings are off, but you can kind of sort of tell. And you just mark it with your marker. Go make it just a straight line through. And then when you take them off, there's little black lines. And it's not my idea. It came from a UK demonstrator, I believe. Oh, what is her name? I'll put her name in the link. It was a long time ago thing. So let me get a glue dot. Y'all know where it is, right? It's right in front of me, isn't it? No. My stars and garters, what did I do with it? Well, I reckon we're going to have to use glue. Let me see where we can put it. If we put it right in the middle. Now see the other one, it was blocking. Well, it didn't block completely. Oh, it had the sand dollar. I didn't use the sand dollar. I did this way, but I used the thank you. Well, that's interesting. See how I switched it out? It's just you. You do you. However you want to do it, you do it. And actually, I'm going to put a little dot of glue right here because I'm hoping, well, I would put a little dot. If I could find my glue dots, 2 shakes of a lamb's tail around here, but I can't seem to find them. Imagine that. Well, let's grab some other glue dots. See, I have a ton of these. These are a little bit bigger, and we're definitely going to fold these because they are bigger. And I'm just going to take it and fold it a little bit more because it is bigger. And I'm going to layer. Plus, you know what happens? It also makes the bow stand out just a little bit more. Oh, looky what it's doing there. It's highlighting the T on the thank you and makes a line. Just, oh, isn't that cute? Well, that turned out interesting. I don't like it. So let's move it back down here where I was originally going to put it because I wasn't thinking. Now you can lift up your little bows and stick the little bow thingies up there, and that way it's on there. And I am going to cut these down just a tad because I don't want them hanging off my card. So let's cut here and here. Okay, so I still got a little teeny bow. It's not as big as it was before. That's okay. And this is my own. So looky here. We pretty much did my own thing, right? Look at there. 3 little cards. that I can stick in these envelopes. I'm using the blue one for this one, or it's actually Costa Cabana. And okay, I started to stick it like this, but you know what? If you stick it like this, I know you're supposed to stick them the other way, but not everything will get caught up in it if you go backwards. And they get an extra surprise because they have to turn it over to see what it is, right? There you go. And it's ready for the person, for the recipient. Now, this one actually glues down. I don't like to do that, but you can. Hey, you can. I just don't do that. And then let me put all three of these in different ones, or different twos. I'll put this one in here. Put them in backwards. Okie dokie. And let's use this one for this one. Okay. Now watch. I know I showed you this when I first started the video, but look at this. Okay, all of them are done. Glue dots off. And then you just stick them in here and put them in your satchel and go. You can make the little twisty thingy. I'm not really good at these things. Oh, yeah, they don't catch for me. But there we go. Yay. And it goes around again. There we go. Ha! See? Just keep trying. And there you go. Your cards and everything put away in your little thing where you can put it in your satchel. Make all of the cards. There's, I believe there's 2, 4, 6, 8. There's 8 cards, 8 envelopes, 2 of 4 kinds, not 6. That would make 12. 2 of 4 kinds, different ones. And your envelopes. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had a blast. I hope you enjoyed my errors. But I hope you did learn something today. And everything that I told you about will be in the description box below. Thank you so much. Have a very blessed day. Bye-bye.